you understand about who the ad campaign is targeted to, their thoughts, their feelings, their behavior, the better the campaign can be. Just like getting to know a person in a relationship, the more you know about somebody. So it's hard for me to say. I think as a marketer, the data and analytics, the access I have now to understand my customer, I think are key. Also my ability to test and iterate. Back in the day, testing was seen as something negative, like, oh, you're gonna kill the ideas. Now I can put out ideas out there freely and see how they do. And actually, in my opinion, it empowers creativity in many ways because we don't have to wait for that perfect thing. We can actually put ideas out there. But at the end of the day, I think it is those audience insights, and then it's the instinct, it's the storytelling, it's the emotional connection.
House of Cards, which has been a very successful show. And part of that decision or go or no-go decision on Netflix actually was based on data around viewer habits around Netflix. So again, the creativity side made the show great, but to get that started, they needed to have data and said, this actually is gonna be something that people would watch.
I think it could be a danger. I think it's finding the balance. It's an obvious point, but there's a lot more talk about data because there's a lot richer data than we've ever had before. But it's always been there in different ways. It's now about using it in the right way for informed decisions. But like you said, it starts with a great idea, and humans are the ones that make the insights, not the data. Data doesn't give you insights, humans do by using the data.
Also, I think there's a little bit of a personality thing here. Even if you look across the panel, that creative people think in a different way. That data's not taking that away, and the way that career paths kind of go. There's not, I doubt there's many people at 18 thinking, oh, should I do a creative degree or a data degree? Actually, I should try and find one where both of them are together. They're following their path, and those creative personalities will always exist. And it's about how they coexist together with people which are more data-driven that now exist, and how we're trying to work that out is, I suppose, what we're all discussing. But there's always going to be these differences of personalities and kind of goals of what people want to do in their life and how their brains work.
We all think differently, and we all think creatively, because when you mash them together, you'll get different points of view. So I think the trick is diversity always. So you've got maybe somebody who's risk averse, and because he's sitting on the money, and he doesn't want uncertainty, and the creative is, yeah, how else are we going to create something new that nobody's seen before if we don't go into a new place? It's by definition.